So listen, yeah, we gotta build to build a positive live chat experience for you and your viewers. Choose who can participate. Set a delay between message. Okay, listen, we gotta. Don't tell me how to do my channel. Yes, 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 yes. So that's what we gotta do. Listen, we gotta. You know, because this channel is it's already tainted, man. You know what I mean? And I don't know how to bounce back from it. We already, you know what I mean? The other day we went on StreamYard, you know what I mean? Wow, that pissed YouTube off. We came back, they gave us our numbers, and then we only stayed there for like a couple of minutes. We was just reaching 40 something people, and then boom, it dropped down to the regular numbers that y'all see now. That YouTube wants you to believe that's watching. You know what I mean? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So that's what's happening. All right, so Luz, I'm gonna make you a mod right now. All right, you got that right, Luz? Cool. All right, what other mods is in the building? What other mods is in the building? What it do? All right, so listen. So right now it's just you. I don't know. Michael Dwyer is. What time is it? Michael Dwyer should be at going to work or something, or is at work. Did it just say Letitia James faces call to resign? What? So Letitia James is the state attorney general, my friend. You know what I mean? Federal scrutiny of New York Attorney General Letitia James' office has escalated aimed ongoing investigations. Ed Martin, who weaponized good, has called for the okay. So Ed Martin, who leads President Trump's weaponized working group, has called for James' resignation. He put his draw criticism from legal expert and Justice Department officials, blah 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 blah. All right, with the Democrat leaders expressing concern over a pardon influence on law enforcement, blah blah blah. Martin wrote her resignation from office would give the people of New York and America more peace than proceeding. I would take this as an act of good faith. Federal prosecutors issue subpoenas this month tried tied to a civil rights inquiry linked to James's civil fraud case against Trump. All right, so listen, so we got President Trump's we have President Trump's people calling for the resignation. You know what I mean? The resignation of Letitia James in New York. You know what I mean? The Attorney General, for God's sakes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so listen, on the other channel, I swear, it just dropped. Like, Luce, did you see that? But, Luce, did you just see the chat? How it just split in half? That's crazy. I just caught it, but just because I just glanced at the other channel. I said, "Bow." I said, "What?" I said, "Let's." I said, "Listen, I thought we was doing good. What happened?" So listen. So as we do our live on on my official YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Listen, yes, it's split in half. That's what Lou said. Yeah, you saw that. So I'm like, yo, what in the world is going on? You know. So so listen. So as I doing my show on my official YouTube artist channel, I'm also doing the closure tour. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. At the same time. Yeah, don't forget, listen, we are doing the closure tour. So listen, everybody, listen. So everybody that's rocking right now at the closure tour, right? Listen, I need y'all to subscribe, please. I definitely need you to subscribe. So, Luce, you saw it again, right? 25 back down to 9, just like that. Bow. So we don't know. We're gonna let it pan out and see what the algorithm's gonna do. But you saw that everybody's seen that. Everybody just seen that. 25 people down to 9 out of nowhere. Like it took 1 second. So you already know it's YouTube, it's the algorithm. But listen, we gonna rock out. Yes, I seen it. It was crazy. Yes. Yes. So listen, so everybody that's rocking out at the closure tour. You know what I mean? I need y'all to, what's up, everybody? You know what I mean? Listen, I need y'all to like subscribe before YouTube knocks you off or whatever. I don't know what time is go. I don't know what time it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But listen, I need y'all to subscribe. That's a whole fact. Yeah, listen. All right, listen. Yeah, whatever your name is, that's Texan. All right, so listen, as they lose, I should have caught it. I should have caught it when it was up to 25 people. But I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay with it. I'm gonna rock. I'm gonna rock. I'm gonna rock out. And you know before the algorithm or whatever. I don't want to. I see. I don't know if it caught me doing the medical. Lou says, yeah, like this live is locked up by YouTube. Yeah, that's a whole fact. So, but what just happened with the other one? So Luz, was I, you know, was I, did it show me, you know, doing medical? Because it went way down from 25. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, listen, we vibing. Listen, so as the algorithm is playing with the closure tour, I need everybody to come on over to the closure tour. You know, and I need everybody to definitely subscribe. You know, so I don't know. You know, I have not been on the closure tour channeled in a long time, long time. So I don't know what you all expect from this particular channel. We know about my official YouTube artist channel. We know about that channel, and we also know what's going on with that channel and YouTube. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't uh, link to over here because we just had 25 people in the room. We just had that. I kid you not. Yeah, so as um, yo, this is bugged out. Let's put my speaker over here. So listen, man, y'all want to call in loose? Loose. Put the number in the closure tour and put the number up on my official YouTube artist channel. And because on my official YouTube channel, I can't. Oh yeah, I forgot. Listen, if y'all want to listen, listen for those who's on Von B Stinger Savage, right? Listen, Loose 72 is gonna drop the number, and if you wanna go live on the screen with me, just text the number. You know what I mean? I can't even pin this. Loose. Loose. I can't even pin it over here in this new one. I don't know why. It could have just been. All right, thanks, Loose. Let me pin it. All right, bye. All right, so listen, if y'all want to go live with me, you know what I mean? Just send me a message. Text me a message, and I'll send you the link to click. You know what I mean? And I'll send you the link to click. Welcome to live. Remember to guard privacy. All right. So listen, man. That's the number 646-973-0834. You know what I mean? That's only. I can't pin it either. Yeah. Yeah. Luce, you could go back to the other channel, and I'll let you know when to come back up in here. Or no matter how you doing it. Yeah, you go back out no matter how you doing it. It's fine. You know what I mean? But listen, so listen, all you gotta do is just send me a text. You know what I mean? On the number 646-973-0834. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna send you a link, and then you'll be on live with me. Yes. But for now, listen, it's Saturday. Before I forget, a salute to Shorty. So she out there today trying to get guys to buy this shirt. She's doing vending today, so she's pushing this. I think it's a nice. I haven't opened it. I haven't opened it. Maybe I should wear this shirt one day. Maybe I should wear it one day. Yo, I really got a shirt, bro. Like a collar shirt. That was dope. So I didn't open it because I could sell this. Like I could sell this one. This one is mine. But she's out there. She's out there today doing vending and whatnot, and of course she's vending with all my stuff. Yeah, hip hop movement. is at at an event today. Yes, 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 yes. We are actually the event. It may be over. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Cause oh yeah, it should be ending soon. Yeah, so she out there with her friends at the event. They got my tent and the table and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Lou 72. You know what I mean? Yeah, I should have went out there with her, but you know, I let her do her thing. You know what I mean? She was friends. You know, but it's my thing, but you know, let her do her thing. You know what I mean? Now this one is, you know, completely different from the, you know. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta worry about no dude or walking away with a fake number, a real number, any type of number because she's not gonna give them her number. That's what she do. I kid you not. Yes, 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 yes. She's just not that type of, you know. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. Yes, listen, we are vibing. Yeah, Loose 72 says nice shirt. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Loose. If I could get this laptop working, listen, I could just go back to doing more, you know, more the designs and stuff. I'm at a standstill right now, you know. So I am at a standstill. But it's okay. You know what I mean? Listen, man, you know what I mean? Life for some of us is not easy. You know what I mean? And there's trials and tribulations and stuff that you go through. You know what I mean? But listen, I will. You know what I mean? And but possibly I will get a new a computer or could get the old one to working. And yeah, I just haven't tried the old one. I don't know because the last that I know, I think it was slow. I think that's what it was. So maybe it just needs memory or something. I don't know, but I gotta do something. It's getting cold outside, y'all. Yes, it's getting cold. I am not going to be outside. I'm only going outside if there is a reason to. You know what I mean? No, I'm not showing up at events just to show up. I'm not doing that. Did I tell you I got a new song coming out? Yes, yes. Keep your friends close, enemies closer. Yes, that is the new song. Why? Listen, I got my closure. You know what I mean? And I'm feeling good, man. You know what I mean? I need to, you know what I mean? I had a little bump in the road last year. You know what I mean? It took me a whole year you know, to get over a situation. So I guess maybe that happened 2 years ago, right? It took me, it happened, oh, that was last year. It's just making a year. So, yeah, so listen, this happened a year ago. It's still fresh. You know what I mean? It's still fresh in my head, still fresh in my mind. Whatever we were talking about. I know who we were talking about. I just don't remember what we were talking about. Yeah, so listen, y'all just gotta give me time to heal. You know what I mean? Which I am doing a fantastic job of healing. Yes. Yes. We went from, and I'm not capping, let me give it a ratio. Okay, we went from 100% thinking about a certain individual to give it a fair scope. We are at 30% right now. And the reason that we are at 30% is because I really want to say some choice words to this individual. A shout out to my cousin, Mickey Benson. And but people talk, common sense to me, and it makes a whole lot of sense, whole lot, whole lot. Need a little bit more time, it'll be down to zero. In a minute, because we're built like that. Yes. Before it used to take me a long time. Me, it take me years to get over a female. It take me years to get over a female. This one was less than a year. So it tells me something. You know what I mean? It tells me a lot. It tells me it tells me everything that I need to know. And I shouldn't have let this hamburger get cold like this. I should have just ate it while it was hot. I should have ate it while it was hot. So listen, if you eat a cold hamburger, you good though, right? I just need to know. You'll still be good, right? Listen, if y'all not subscribed to my other YouTube channel, The Closure Tour, y'all need to subscribe to that like ASAP, like right now. You know what I mean? Because we got to build that up. We already know this channel, the official YouTube artist channel. This is. You know what I mean? It's done. You know what I mean? YouTube, they got a whole band on it, like, you know what I mean? But we still voting. You know what I mean? Now we ain't look, Julian. We ain't got apple juice. That's what I missing. So busy trying to get on YouTube. So busy trying to get up on YouTube. You do not even have any Heinekens with you. Knowing, you know what I mean? You was going live. You knew this since yesterday. That's a whole fact. But it's all right. It's all right. Listen, I'm just vibing. Julian says apple juice and medical marijuana. You know what I mean? Listen, for the closure tour, pardon me. You know what I mean? Listen, I know I'm just starting this back on this channel to get the subscribers up and whatnot. But I'm also live on my other channel trying to get the people to come over here, but they don't. I don't think they're gonna come. I don't know. But listen. So my thing is like, listen, we gotta build the other channel. And I'm telling you, we can. And because it's freshly, you know what I mean? It's new, rather new. Oh, well, listen, I had the channel for a long time, but I changed the name to the Closure Tour. I don't remember what it was before. You know what I mean? And I changed it to the Closure Tour. So listen, with that being said, trust me, the Bush people, they have that one. They have the Closure Tour one. But that's I'm not worrying about that. I'm not worrying about that because listen, as we get a large audience, we are going ham, and I might even have my man a rapper Ham, yes, rapper Ham, MC Ham. Listen, I would love to get MC Ham up on here and rap a freestyle. Yes. I got listen. I plan on having guests. I want rappers and everything. Listen, I want rappers and everything up on my show. Yeah, we have to do that. Represent. You know what I mean? Yes, represent hip hop. These things from the first generation of hip hop. Yes, the Closure Tour. Yeah, y'all remember the Closure Tour? Yeah, listen, we never had no real structure to it, but it was called the Closure Tour. And when they said, listen, he got his closure. Yeah, listen, and we've been rolling ever since. We've been, listen, Bee Stinger's just been acting out. Yes, brother Bee Stinger. Yes, Muslims call me brother Bee Stinger. I remember one time I was in a phase. I wanted to be NOI and whatnot. I did. I would travel all the way from upstate just to go to the Mars. I did that for a while, and I said, listen, I mean, even though it's 45 minutes on the bus, I still gotta take a train. You know, I don't care. It's traveling time. You know what I mean? There and back and whatnot. It's tiring. You know, you guys live down in this city. I used to. So anyway, Doom TV is in the building. You know what I mean? So what was we talking about? I don't know. Listen, it must have been something good what we was talking about because I do not have a clue. I kid you not. Yeah, man. I get so distracted at any little thing. Yes, listen. Poof, be gone. Yes, man. Listen, I'm thinking about. Listen, see, that's the thing. Man, listen. I'm thinking about getting disability, y'all, because I listen. Y'all have no idea. Give me a home attendant. Oh well, listen. Can I just share my fantasies? Yes, I got a fascination about home attendants. You know, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't know. Listen, I've been listen on the fantasy tip. I've been wilding. I've been wishing that I had a home attendant. You know what I mean? Listen. And I said, listen, you know what I mean? A home attendant, I gotta put down everything. Listen, I need a home attendant to cook, to clean, to accompany me. You know what I mean? At all my doctor's appointments. And you know what I mean? At all my hip hop jams. You know what I mean? All my performances. What do you mean performances? Listen! I sit in the wheelchair and I rap. You know what I mean? Yes. You know. Yes. So yes. You can put and the most important thing is that I need help with is in the shower. Yes. Listen, I can't reach my back. You know what I mean? Yes. I need the home attendant a lesson each and every day. Yes. She must wash the front and the back. What's wrong with your hands? I mean, listen. I haven't got to that part because they asked me what's wrong with my hands. What am I gonna say? You know what I mean? But listen. I need a home attendant. I don't care. Either you can help me in and out the tub. Yes. Okay, help me in and out the tub. And they gotta watch my back. Something. I haven't gotten to that part. That's my fantasy. You know what I mean? And then, yes. I, yes, I want her to spank me. So listen. So the home attendant comes to the crib. You know what I mean? So I answer the door and whatnot. You know what I mean? I walk to the door and everything. She says, "Oh, they got you down as you in the wheelchair." I said, "Listen, I just told them that, and I keep it for safe haven just in case they ever come." But listen, mama, you know what I mean? I can walk. You know what I mean? So, yes. Yes. So, you know what I mean? So they like that. They say, oh, okay. And he doesn't look that old. You know what I mean? I can work with this. That's what the home attendants are saying. Yes. So I start telling them the things that I like and whatnot. I'd be like, listen, yes. I like a girl that's gonna hit me. You know? I like to be slapped. Yes! You know what I mean? Oh wow. So listen. And listen, I think I told y'all the story before, right? About my ex. And I mean, I think I told y'all that, the story. And she wanted to go out with her friends and all that, and she asked me for money to go out. So I didn't really want her to go out. So I gave her $30. Here you go. She says, what am I gonna do with $30? You know what I mean? I said, go to the party. So she swung on me. Yes, true story. I'm not capping. I dived on the bed. Boom. Covering up and whatnot. Yeah, she started hammering me out. Turn out your pockets. Boom. Turn out your pockets. Boom. I said, where did she get that from? You know what I mean? Listen, listen, they say that when you're in jail. She went jail on me. Talking about turn out your pockets. You know what I mean? Listen. Yes. Yeah, so listen, man. She went in my pockets and she took my money. I got up, I had a busted lip. I went in the living room. I said, listen. Oh, I almost said a name. God, oh, I'm wild. I said, listen. Look what she did to my lip. You know what I mean? And they was like, you like that. I started smiling. So anyway, She proceeds to take the money that I had in my pocket for her and gave me back the $30 that I gave her. You know what I mean? I'm not capping. She was like, turn out your pockets. Yo, I loved it, that shit. You know what I mean? Listen. I don't know. It's just a term. But I gotta be naked. Oh wow. And she has to be naked. It's just, I don't know. It's just a fetish. I mean, listen. It's just something about. It's just something about a female, being nude and fighting you, of course. You know what I mean? Do they have that on those type of channels? I need to find out. I need to listen. I need to find out. That's a whole fact. Yes, vibing. They're like, what is Beastinger over there talking about? Nothing. Yes, that's what we do. We talk about absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? Yes, look, and I'm glued. I'm glued to the channel. I promise you. What is he gonna talk about? Nothing. You know what I mean? What type of nothing is he gonna talk about next with? You know what I mean? Yes, beast thinker, rambling on. Yeah, what is the title? I didn't even do a title for this video, right? I'm wilding. I was so busy trying to rush to come on. It don't even have a title, right, y'all? Something about beast thing is live or something. Dag, I really messed up, I believe. This video is about. Oh yeah, okay, no, okay, yeah, it does have a title. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it does. This video is about absolutely nothing. This video is. Oh, okay, yeah. See, I didn't know. Michael Dwyer says, this video is about absolutely nothing. Or is it? Yeah, thanks, Mike. Anyway, yes. Video is about absolutely nothing. You're right. Or is it? So is it the or is it part? That's the what's his name? Seti Nash. That character. Is he missing or not? Or is he trying to pull a stunt because he was getting attention from people and trying now he's just trying to make the internet talk about him again. Oh, he's been missing. What's going on? You know what I mean? Did Anderson duo unalive? You know what I mean? Did Anderson unalive? Seti Nash. That's the type of attention that he wants right now. I'm not dumb. Nothing happened to him, but I wish it did. I'll be the first one to say, I wish it did. Yes, I stand. Yes, I stand with Anderson. Hernandez, that's his name, right? Hernandez. Yes, I rock with him. He looked like a mean brother. Listen, he can listen. Yes! Imagine walking down the street with him. Yes, he's clearing the whole block just with his face. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Listen, I want him to be my friend. Pause. You know what? It's beast in it. You know what? He be like, who you having on next, beast thing? I'm like, listen. my man Hernandez. Yes. That's my dog. All right, so see, this is what I'm talking about. This can't be the lighter. See? Oh, well. I promise you, I bought a lighter today, and listen. It's out of fluid already. I think this is it, the yellow one. It can't be the yellow one. Where is the lighter? Because this one is from yesterday. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Next time, I'm just going to buy two. Facts. Yeah, I could not even find the lighter that I brought today. I was using it. It was right here. I didn't go nowhere. Man, I'm just going to eat my hamburger. Wrong lighters. Dead again. Yes, running again. This is crazy. I don't like those lighters anyway. They go too fast. I'm never really fully prepared when I'm rushing to go live just to get on. But it's cool. So imagine how I'm gonna act when we get back to our regular status. I'm gonna be like, listen, I quit my job. I gotta be on 24/7. You know what I mean? I don't want to rap. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to be live. No stage, no nothing. Just on YouTube live. You got some people that's crazy like that. And me personally, I love going live now. Where is my lighter? That's all I want to know. It's crazy. It's really dead. Yo, did anybody see the lighter? You know, I gotta keep calm. I promise you. I'll try to use this one. It's not working. Yeah, calm back. Had to. would have put it on the table. No, it's not here. It's not in my pocket. It's not. Definitely not under this. And I got my glasses on. I never even looked on that side. Unless this yellow one is what I. Nah, this is not what I brought today. It can't be. It can't be. You know, I really, really hate this, y'all. We have no lighter, like nothing. And I purposely brought the lighter. And maybe it is one of those. I don't know. Right. Because see, it's not in the bag. And I remember taking it out and we were using it. Yeah, I don't understand. We need that lighter. I don't know what to do. Let's see if this one is going to do it. Nope. That's it. We're done. They're like, these things, you're going to let a lighter come between us. It's not that. It's just I need. I need my medical. Yes, man. Listen, this helps me wind down, Ron, this comedy and entertainment. How big is your what? Mule body. How big is your male body? But is your what? How big is your mule body? I don't know what that means, bro. Like Johnny's trying to say something, y'all. You know what I mean? Johnny in here trying to say something. I don't know. All I know is I need my lighter so I can do my marijuana, medical, of course. You know what I mean? Yes, that's what we do over here. B Stinger is in the building. Lou72 says subscribe to Ron's new YouTube channel, The Closure Tour. Yeah, listen, we need y'all to subscribe to that, The Closure Tour, because listen, I'm trying to build that over there. You know what I mean? So we could get monetized and everything. We over there right now. I promise you. Go on and subscribe and then come back. You know what I mean? Or just do your browser thing. You know, I know you. I don't know. Whatever. Just listen. It takes 2 seconds. Whew, whew, listen. I needed that. I promise you. I don't care what you think. You know what I mean? I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm vibing. And we here, like it's Saturday. We here to have a great time. Not for y'all to sit there and judge me. You know what I mean? Half of America smokes weed. You know what I mean? Let's stop playing. So don't sit here and try to judge me and base that on, you subscribing or not. Because you know what I mean? Listen, that's what we do over here. It's Saturday. Listen, we like to have fun. You know what I mean? Listen, if I'm not on high time, you know what I mean? I promise you, 99.9% of the stuff that I say, I would not be saying if I was not medical, of course. You know what I mean? So listen, let's just enjoy. You know what I mean? Let's just enjoy it. Like Ryan says, we're having fun. You know what I mean? Bee Stinger's in the building. You know what I mean? Goodwill said, he says, this channel is sleep therapy. And I mean, yes, listen. Yeah, listen, people come to this channel. And let's be clear. This is my YouTube, for those who's on, my YouTube artist, my official YouTube artist channel. You know what I mean? Listen, we come here to vibe out with B Stinger. At the end of the day, B Stinger is an artist. He's a recording artist. He is a rapper. He's from the first generation of hip hop. You know what I mean? This is his official. You know what I mean? Not for fake, not for fun. It's the official YouTube artist, and the artist is in bold black letters. You know what I mean? It's this official artist YouTube channel. Yes, we vibing with B Stinger, the artist, the rapper. Let's be clear. You know what I mean? And he's got his new song hitting out out this Wednesday, September 3rd. It's called Keep Your Friends Close, Enemies Closer. Yes, and we vibing. You got haters. Remember they used to hate on me on their channel. You know what I mean? Yes. Yes. You know what I mean? Thought they were high and mighty over there. I don't like people that think they high and mighty because most of the people, females that act high and mighty, some of them is real ghetto. You know what I mean? And you're fronting, and we seen the ghetto-ness and one of B Stinger's attackers. You know what I mean? Ghetto. You know what I mean? We seen it. You know what I mean? You ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody. You know what I mean? We don't care where you're from. Yes, but listen, they tried to hang. They tried to hang with the goat. I give it. I give it. I listen. I give it to you. You know what I mean? The goat is in the building. Yeah, listen. The best thing, for everybody's sake, was listen. Leave him alone. Let him do what he's doing. Y'all obviously attack that man. There's evidence of it everywhere. Yes. And he's in his legal right. You know what I mean? Listen, he's doing this. He's talking this talk. You know what I mean? Listen, I had a lawyer tell me I was the Black Howard Stern. You know what I mean? Listen, yes, I did. It was one of my lawyers. So listen, I love your channel. Keep doing what you do. You know what I mean? He says, listen, you know, yes. He was listen. Listen. He became a listen. He became a listen. He liked my channel. He liked it. You know what I mean? He hooked on it. So and then I remember they were sending snippets to other people, right? Trying to bring me down. Let's be truthful. I mean, you know, B Stinger don't cap. No, B Stinger does not cap. So they was trying to bring me down. The people in the bushes. We come on, you know what I mean? It's okay if you want to put a name in the chat. It's okay. You know, it's okay. You know what I mean? Tried to bring me down. Yes. And one of their ways was trying to assassinate my character was by snippets of our uh, 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 artistry. You know, that's what it is. It's like when you're doing comedy and entertainment, it's art. You know what I mean? Of our artistry. You know when Beast Digger comes on, everybody knows it's entertainment time. So they tried to take those little snippets and it was a dude. He tried to send them a video, you know, of my song. You know what I mean? What is it? Something is something and make you do a Tourette twitch. You know what I mean? Strung your girl out on weed. Strung your girl out on crack. Now she got the drug itch. You know what I mean? Listen, let's be correct. You know what I mean? Listen, got your girl strung out. You know what I mean? Listen, got your girl strung out on crack. She has the Tourette itch or the drug itch, whatever. Y'all know they're just snitches. Y'all know the song B Stinger did. Listen, snitches. Let's be clear. And they ain't trying to send snippets like that. And then other stuff, y'all know the craziness B Stinger does. Everybody does. It's B Stinger. B Stinger been doing that since the 90s, since the 80s. You ain't telling us nothing. So what? We supposed to not talk to B Stinger? You know what I mean? It'd be because you sending snippets of B Stinger acting B Stingerish. Now, I can call B Stinger right now. He'll come in my office and act the same way. You know what I mean? What you send? What is this foolishness? This person is sending us. They called me up and we had a laugh about it. I said I'll be there. I want to laugh too. Yes, it was hilarious. Emailing and they text social media. Leave us alone. Sometimes you just gotta tell a nigga what you want them to hear. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I agree with you. You know, he's this and he's that. Nigga, I was right there. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Bee stingers in the building. Protect the bag. Protect the bag. Always talking about a bag. Yes, I am the bag. Haven't you realized that? Listen, it's Saturday. You know what I mean? Listen, I need y'all to subscribe also to the closure tour. You know what I mean? Because, listen, we got to get our subscribers up over there. Yes, once I get monetized and stuff, then, you know, then we can really rock out over there. And I ain't got to go worry about nothing. By then, we should already have, like, subscribers and whatnot, even though, you know, man, we're not talking directly to the people on the closure tour right now because we're on our official YouTube artist channel. But I'm going to simultaneously have, if I remember, you know, to go live on the closure tour just so that we can get listen, we trying to listen, man, we trying to monetize our channels, and I haven't been on there in a long time. I hardly even went live over there. I think maybe 1 or 2 times. I don't know. Yeah, strung your girl out on crack. Now she has the drug itch. You know what I mean? Come on, listen. That's bass stinger. Those are some bar. Those were some nice bars. Listen, he's lyrical. Yes, they be like, yo, he's hilarious. He is so talented. You know what I mean? Everything these people tried to do to me backfired on them because God does not like ugly, especially when you're trying to throw ugly on one of his children. Haven't you figured that out yet? And we told you, Beast Stinger is the hip hop messiah. Yes, Beast Stinger. Man, I wish I never ever came out on YouTube in 2016. I wish I didn't, man. If I wouldn't, if I listen, if I would have had known that YouTube was what it is, you know what I mean, back then, I probably would have went live and all of that, or probably like on the political tip. Yeah, then a lot of y'all would have liked me then. Yes, I would have. Yes, and I listen. I would have had politicians and all that. Listen on my YouTube channel. That's probably what I would have used it for back then. But I had no clue whatsoever what YouTube was all about back then when I came out. I didn't know. I did not know. I had not one clue. And you people would think that you would look at that video. You know what I mean? And I don't remember did y'all see me in that video, or was it just over the phone? Because I don't remember. I promise you, I had not seen that video in 10 years. You know what I mean? So whatever way that y'all seen me, heard me, or whatever, I don't remember. I do not even have not one vision of it in my head. That's crazy. Um, yeah, so you know what I mean? Now knowing what I know now about YouTube, no, I was not coming on in 2016 to do a YouTube type of interview, a YouTube video that you're on YouTube doing da 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 da. Da. I don't re- I don't remember how you know what I mean? I'm just so confused about everything. Like why did I even go on that channel? Who was I? You know what I mean? No, I was not doing that for the YouTube thing. I just did it. I don't know. I snapped. Yes, I said listen, it's either now or never. But listen, you know what I mean? Yes. I was talking to someone popular. I was hypnotized. Listen, I was hypnotized. I said, wow, look who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? I'm wilding. Beast Stinger. Listen, let's throw the disclosure up there. Cause Beast Stinger, I can feel it. Beast Stinger getting ready to wild out and have fun on the show with it. You know what I mean? After all, I got my closure. The views and opinions of this guy right here is not the views and opinions of Ronald Savage or Beast Stinger. This includes this whole entire video from the second he came on. And I mean, listen, this guy right here, Ron Beastinger Savage, is on his official YouTube artist channel. He has a new single. Listen, he promoting himself. You know what I mean? He's an artist. He's a rap artist. He ain't got nothing to do with the way he market himself on his official YouTube artist channel. That's what it's there for. You know what I mean? You see the emblem next to his name, Ron Bee Stinger Savage. Right there, you know he's a recording artist. This is a marketing tool for him. He's marketing himself. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Leave us alone before we get our lawyers on you. You know what I mean? Nobody got nothing to do with that. He's on the show. It's a show. He been told you that. He's talking about his life. If you walked upon his life, then you are now part of the content. We ain't got nothing to do with that on this show. You know what I mean? Yes. Oh, well. Yeah. Listen, that's my disclosure. To do that. So, listen, you got to do that sometimes because you got people. You know what I mean? Especially like me, man, that had it in court papers. And I'm not capping. I'm not capping. This is documented in the courts. That and this statement had absolutely nothing, in my opinion, to had to do with the case. That told a judge they and showed a picture of me with remember y'all remember this one, right? Remember back when we had this one? You know what I mean? Yeah, show them a picture. But listen, we done graduated to the grandfather pipe and whatnot. We don't need the glass one no more. I didn't even know where to get the grandfather pipe from. Again, Loose 72 comes to my rescue. Loose 72 is the one that said, listen, put the man, because I don't know how to rap. Everybody knows. Beast Stinger does not know how to wrap weed and wrapping paper. Whatever you call it, blunt, cigar, I don't know. Nigga said wrapping paper. We know, Beast Stinger, how long have you been smoking? You know what I mean? Yes, he called it wrapping paper. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, yes. It's had in court papers, y'all. I'm not capping. I'm not capping. For those who don't know what capping means, it means I'm not lying. In legal court papers that they believe I do drugs and had a picture with me with that pipe. That's the evilness that these people do. In my opinion. You know what I mean? Yes. They had Bee Stinger, court papers, in a case that had absolutely nothing to do with, like, you know, just trying right there to assassinate my character to a judge before a court of proceedings even started. What type of nonsense is this? And I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? They hate Bee Stinger that much that you got to seek to that type of level? No, God don't like ugly. Yeah, see, and we was going to show that. We was going to use that to show how the person tries to assassinate my character. Because we have so many videos that was on that was telling everybody. I said, listen, is this enough to demonstrate? You know what I mean? Got to show videos where we told people we are not doing drugs. We're doing weed. And everybody knows we're doing weed in a pipe. We done demonstrated it so many times. So individuals that got snippets to a judge, knowing you're talking about New York, where it's legal to smoke marijuana. Show me where the drugs is at. You know what I mean? Show me. We are in New York. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my recreation. This is recreational to me. I'm on my YouTube channel on my show, recreationing out. You know what I mean? What are you talking about? Yes. Yeah. You don't act, listen. Don't act like y'all don't know who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Dag, man, I need my weed. Maybe it's this one. And then, you know what I mean? And then told the same judge and showed a paper where remember I was doing the plunk plunk challenge when I took a crap in the toilet, but I don't care. You already know what this show is about. It's crazy. It's wild. You know what I mean? Yes, that's the type of show it is, and we was gonna demonstrate it. See, this person to me is very dumb, and that's just my opinion. So anyway, on my wild and crazy show, you know what I mean? Proceeded to tell this same judge and show them the paper from our YouTube, of course, on our show. And it was, I believe it was a short video. It was a video we did. And I took a shit, a crap, in the toilet bowl live. You know what I mean? Yes, listen. So listen, you know what I mean? When people come in your establishment to want to use the bathroom, listen. I can't hold it no more. I gotta go into this establishment right here. Excuse me, do you got a bathroom that I can use? You know what I mean? That was the vibes. That was the vibes. That was the vibes, man. I don't care. Listen, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Fast food joint, whatever. You know what I mean? So, businesses, whatever. Listen, I gotta use the toilet. You gotta be careful what they using your toilet for. Yes, Beastinger was in there taking a crap and said, listen, let me film this. You know what I mean? And I threw it up on YouTube. And the same person went and told the same judge that I was taking a crap at my job. You know, that's what the person said in court papers. Facts. Or for that little 30-second video, or whatever type of video, seconds it was, minute, I don't know. You know what I mean? I said nothing such the kind in that video. So why are you telling a federal judge which there has nothing to do with that had nothing to do with the case? Again, demonstrating the assassination of my character. This is the same person that y'all praised. You know what I mean? And using tactics like that. So that's what you people got to do to try to take down the goat. You know, using tactics like that and telling people that's to something that is not true. I was not at work. I'm sorry. And if I was, so what? I should have been. You know what I mean? Yeah, and if I was, so what? What does that have to do with you? You know what I mean? That's the type of person. And I'm not capping. I'm not capping. Y'all gotta be careful on this YouTube, man. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, who cares about who cares about that? It was just what was that supposed to do? Sway the judge? What are you trying to sway? You know, you trying to dirty me up, and who cares about that? So what? Okay, he's taking a crap. So what? You know what I mean? He has a pipe in his hand. So what? What does that have to do with why are we here? in the first place. Yes, they try it. They listen. They try all type of dirty tactics. You know what I mean? They tried all type of dirty tactics because I didn't take the godfather of hip hop to court. You know what I mean? They trying all type of dirty stuff. Dirty! And we saw it through everything, and everybody can see through it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Listen, man, be careful out here, y'all. You know what I mean? Thank God. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That, listen. You know what I mean? Because, listen, you know what I mean? Listen, I went through a lot. I went through a lot. Thank God that I made it through. Yes, thank God that I made it through. Yes. Bee Stinger was having thoughts of taking his own life because of stuff like that from those people. That's a whole fact. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, it's all documented. You know, and even if it wasn't, I mean, it's the truth. It's the truth of the truth of the truth. So help me God. Listen, B Stinger was on a phone call with individuals, and he said, listen, because of such and such and such and such. Yes, he said their names on the phone call. And listen, you know what I mean? We love B Stinger. You know what I mean? Even in drastic times, B Stinger makes sure that he covers himself at all times. Because B Stinger's the GOAT. Yes. We love B Stinger. B Stinger, he is the emperor of hip hop. He just bugged out. He bugged out. He bugged out. But listen, slowly but surely, as years go on, you know, more and more people are forgiving B Stinger. Yes, yes. Because they know, listen, you are the Messiah. Are you serious? The Messiah of hip hop. Listen, back in them days, yes, B Stinger was the Messiah. I'm not capping. I'm not capping. Listen, I was something. Listen, I call it the Messiah. I don't know what you call it, but I listen. I know who I am. I came a long way, man. I came a long way. Doesn't mean that I didn't have trauma in my life, because some of that is part of the trauma, I guess. So listen, I had new trauma added to my life. Yes, yes, yes. It started in 2016. And it lasts for almost 10 years. I promise you. You know what I mean? That's a new, you know, it's a new trauma that I could talk about for decades. Yes, listen, we getting ready to cash out on this cash cow. I call it a cash cow because, listen, you know what I mean? How else am I going to get paid for my trauma and my pain? Yes. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, having me in court for nonsense. Yes. ain't bothering nobody. Yes, Bee Stinger, Mr. Hip Hop Science Field. Yes, Field, Bee Stinger. Listen, we did the disclosure, right? We vibing. Bee Stinger keeps getting up. Can't keep him down. That's what Lou 72 says. Yeah, listen, I've been through a lot, man. I've been through a lot. These last 10 years has been horrifying. You know what I mean? Been horrifying. And the crazy thing is, and it has nothing to do with AB or the Zulu Nation. You know what I mean? And that's the crazy thing. I've been through hell and back. Yes. All type of craziness. I don't know. Was it gay love or gay marriage? I don't. You know, but I've been through all kinds of stuff. And I mean, when I came out in 2016, I let's, I, man, I had all type of accusations because, and I mean, I didn't, and I mean, because I didn't go along. Oh, listen, I felt like a cash cow. You know what I mean? Listen, and I'm wilding. Listen, be stinger having the ball. You know what I mean? That's a whole thing. Listen, we wilding out. We wilding out. Be stingers on speaking this truth. Of course. Yeah, that's why I tell you. Listen. I be needing the ounce. If it wasn't for listen, it wasn't for me under the influence of marijuana, medical, of course. You know what I mean? Yes, listen, I would be saying none of this. But it just, listen, I just let it all out. Because, listen, I'm having a ball. I'm having a blast. You know what I mean? Listen, we don't mean no harm to no one. Let's just listen. This is my life. These are stuff that happened to me in my life. Gotta bring it out on my comedy and entertainment show, of course. Yes, listen. I done did my disclosure. I done told the world, listen, we doing marijuana. Yes. Medical, of course. Listen. I needs this. And I even told the doctor. I said, listen, it calms my nerves, man. Yes. It calms my nerves down. Listen, I could just sit back and be me. Yes, doc. You know what I mean? Sit back and talk to my people on YouTube. It's my show and whatnot. Yeah, listen, man, you gotta be honest. You know what I mean? You gotta be honest with people. Listen, I'll be honest with everybody. Cause I'm a realist. I don't care. You know what I mean? Listen, I let it all out when I'm when I'm doing my medical, of course. Listen, I need an ounce. Listen, I swear. I need cash app. Listen, I need somebody to cash app me. You know what I mean? Listen, they say I can get it for 75. You know what I mean? Remember, it went from 60. Now, 75. Remember, say I need $100 so I could get an ounce. Listen, it's transportation and everything. You know what I mean? Medical. Listen, I need an ounce. You know what I mean? I need, listen, dollar sign, hip hop movement. That's my cash app. Dollar sign, hip hop movement. Yes, yes, listen, I need this part of the show. You got Brad, you can get it. You know what I mean? He said, "You got bread, you can get it." No, listen. So listen. No, no, so listen. The closure tour, the closure tour canceled. So listen. It's not about if I have the money or not. It's about, listen. I'm getting the ounce. It's for you guys, so that I can have a great time and wind down and relax and talk my talk. You know what I mean? It's for y'all. It's for your laughter and my calmness, of course. But listen, you're on my show, and that's, you know what I mean. Listen, this is the donation. Had to talk to this guy over here at the closure tour on YouTube, talking about, but you got bread. Yes, I don't. Let me see what they talking about over there. Yeah, KYU. I see you, bro. You know what I mean? KYU. Stay with us. Stay with us, brother. You're the only one over there. But listen, rock out with us. Subscribe. I'm telling you now. You can subscribe there, right? Listen, brother, I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? You can subscribe here at the closure tour, right? Then go on over and subscribe to Ron B. Stinger Savage. That's my official YouTube channel. So that way you be subscribed to both. You know what I mean? Ron B. Stinger Savage. It's my official YouTube artist channel. Be on there live as well as on here where you're at, which is the closure tour on YouTube. And vice versa. You guys on my official YouTube artist channel. Subscribe to the closure tour on YouTube. Because we already know what time it is on my official artist channel. You know what I mean? You already know. YouTube, y'all, come on, y'all know what time it is. You know what I mean? So we want to go over to the new channel where it's untainted and build from there and get it monetized and listen, we just go over there on the closure tour. You know what I mean? And then we can just use this one for, for whatever, new music, whatever. I don't know. Beast, I don't know. But just change. We just change it up. You know what I mean? And then we do all our craziness over at the closure tour. You know what I mean? That's what we do. You know what I mean? And then that's it. Not to be that. You know what I mean? They got us. By saying that we had changed our content. When we had the preacher guy on there, and that was their excuse. So everybody, they always wait so that they can put you. You know what I mean? When they when they want to get you, they'll wait. You know what I mean? We was going viral and videos and all that. Beasting had everybody over in this chat, and everybody was over there. So yeah. So they waited. And when I had the preacher guy, when they had enough dirt on me, like the preacher guy, I think we had him on the show like 3 times in a row, something like that. The one day, then the next day, then the next, and everybody was like, "Beast Nigga, fall back, fall back. It's a trap, brother. It's a trap. You need to get out of there." But I was entertaining him. We was talking about God and everything. You know what I mean? I'm in there joking, praise the Lord, and doing all that. And then doing Beast Nigga, having fun, not thinking nothing, and they hit us. Bow. Now look at us now. Yes, and they use that to can our channel, and they said that we changed our content and that that our viewers would get used to the new content. And I read the email on here before. That's a whole fact, and we never bounced back. You know what I mean? That's only because I had a big dog, you know, asked 2 times, you know, on my behalf to stop. You know what I mean? And to give me a chance, another chance, 2 times. So you know, I'm not even gonna ask the person no more. You know what I mean? We had our run, and then that's what it is. So listen, I'm gonna build a new channel. You know what I mean? Lou 72 says, preacher man killed the number. The numbers, facts. Yeah, everybody that watch Beastinger, they know. They know. Listen, cause it's like what? Like we woke up. You know what I mean? I woke up. I had a great show. At least that's what I thought. You know what I mean? I was like, listen, I wowed out with the preacher and everything. I said, listen, I let the demon talk to the preacher. You know what I mean? I said, listen, good show. It went over your head. I said, listen, I had the demon talk to the preacher. We woke up Saturday, getting ready to go live. We had so much people watching last night and whatnot. And I mean, I went live. I kid you not, we got like 5 people in there, or something, 10 or something. I'm like, what in the holy snack is going on? And, and we never bounced back. Yeah, YouTube, they got us. And they send me an email to let you know, yeah, we got you. And I'm calling them, and you know what I mean, I'm having people call such and such, and you know what I mean. It was ugly. It was ugly. I promise you, it was ugly. And I just, you know what I mean. I just left it alone, and that's how it's been. You know what I mean. I'm not, you know, it's not, you know, when God is ready for us to rock out again. You know what I mean? We're gonna rock out because there's no man, no human bigger than God. You know what I mean? Yes, and all this is doing is getting me sharp on my craft. You know what I mean? Yes, it's getting me sharp on my craft, and that's how I look at it. I said, listen, man, this is rehearsal. Oh wow. You know what I mean? This is rehearsal. Cause once we back, you know what I mean? Once we are like back. Listen, I am going ham. There's gonna be no stopping me. And I think they know this. You know what I mean? And you know, I have no filter. And you know what I mean? Like these listen, we ain't talking about these bloggers that claim, you know, that they gangster or that they used to be gangster and they killed 100 people, you know what I mean, and they're still walking around, and you know what I mean, they're still walking around, not even in jail, and none of the family is retaliating and nothing, and they just on YouTube doing their thing, you know what I mean, and want us to believe, you know what I mean, but listen, B Stinger is the real deal. B Stinger, remember, he was part of government and part of hip hop culture from the beginning. You know what I mean? B Stinger done showed you time and time again who he is, in a sense. You know what I mean? Lord Jamar, Lord Jamar had told y'all in the beginning. You know what I mean? Everybody. Hold on. Everybody knows B Stinger. Then just recently on this show, I said, you know what? Let me just demonstrate to the people what really time it is. And And none of these bloggers picked it up or whatever. So I said, "Oh, okay. So that's cool. So that means I could just talk about whatever, truthfully, and it just rock out on my show. Cool. I'm cool with that. I get to say whatever I like. Yes. Dang, I'm sorry, y'all. I know it may be hurting some of y'all ears. Come on. Y'all already know what time it is. Don't act like you don't know. You know what I mean? YouTube redirected chatters from your channel. So, listen, man, I'm trying to start the other channel, the Closure Tour. You know what I mean? Because, there's a lot of people out there that still have not forgiven me that sit in powerful positions. You know what I mean? They felt. I don't know what they felt. But it's one thing clear that they felt that I was trying to destroy hip hop. Let's be clear, that was the word going around when Beat Stinger first came out. And there are people who still have not forgave that. Powerful people. You know what I mean? Beat Stinger was the Messiah. Yes, indeed. Truth be told. Anyway, Messiah of hip hop, of course. So, I remember them days like it was yesterday. Yes. So listen, we gotta start the new channel. You know, Ron dropping a new song September 3rd on Wednesday. Yes, yes. We are dropping new music Wednesday, y'all, September 3rd. The song is called "Keep Your Friends Close, Enemies Closer." I ain't got no more sandwich. I'm waiting. It's Saturday. It's gotta be. It's Saturday. So listen. That means that listen. So just okay. Right. So today is Saturday. Okay. Okay. So that means that's only today that I can like go stay long. You know what I mean? Tomorrow's Sunday. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Yeah, so listen, man, I don't know. Oh, man, my back. So I don't know what next week is going to bring. It's going to bring something new to me. You know, it's going to be interesting, and it's just going to be interesting. Let God be with me. You know what I mean? Let's, yes, man, it's going to be interesting, man. Listen, man, it's something like, you know, something like starting something like starting a new job. I said something like starting a new job. That's to be clear what I just said. Yeah, so this is going to be very interesting. New everything. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Let's just see how this flows. If it doesn't flow my way, I'm retiring. Yes, listen, I need to just sit back and you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm an elder. Yes, sit there and just listen, put out new music and you know what I mean, and perform and just do my thing. Listen, you know what I mean. Throw out a new book, do my merchandise. You know what I mean. Just live it up. Yes, man. That's a whole fact. That's what I need to do. Yes, that is for sure. Yeah, listen, man. Don't mind me, man. It's Saturday. We here. We ain't talking about nothing. Yeah, listen, man. I don't know. But some people, listen, they gotta get ready to go out and whatnot. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I dig it. You know what I mean? Okay. So she says that the event is over. Okay. Yeah, just reading my text and whatnot. Uh-huh. Be on the vibe tip. Man, I gotta, yeah. That's what we doing, man. I'm telling you, and from the bottom of my heart, you know what I mean? It's, you know, may not be a lot, but, you know, I salute the people that you know what I mean that rock with me that stayed with me and that watched my lives you know while it's happening you know what I mean and those who watch my videos you know what I mean it means a lot you know what I mean they try to assassinate my character you know what I mean they try to just totally destroy me from a decision that I made. It's my decision, the last that I checked, not nobody else's. You know what I mean? But it's the agenda that took place, precedence. You know what I mean? Over what the survivor felt. Pay attention. These same people tried to Malcolm X me. You know what I mean? They tried to Malcolm X me. Y'all seen it in front of the world.
They tried to Malcolm X me, silence my voice, but I stand tall, I rise, I made my choice. Muhammad, where you at? Need you in the fight. Together we're stronger, shining bright. Zulu warriors, come gather around, raise your voice, let's shake the ground. We won't be silent, we won't retreat. In unity we find our blessed they tried to Malcolm X me, but I'm still here. Where every challenge we conquer fear. Feasting a spirit, guiding our path. Zulu warriors, we feel the wrath. Zulu warriors, come gather around. Raise your voice, let's shake the ground. We won't be silent, we won't retreat. In unity, we find our blessed peace. Oh man, they tried to Malcolm X me. They tried to Malcolm X me. Muhammad, lock down the doors. Lock everybody down. Everybody plays. Everybody pays. You know what I mean? They tried to Malcolm X me on stage. Lock it down, Muhammad. We ain't playing. Zulu warriors, take your places. Take your places. Oh man, oh man. Peace fingers in the building. Protect to Malcolm X me, but I stand here with every challenge. We conquer fear, we sing a spirit, guiding our path. Zulu warriors feel the wrath. Oh, they tried to bury the seed, but we're the flowers, we're the creed. Beast Stinger's legacy, forever we're whole. Zulu warriors, brave and bold. So here's our anthem, let it fly. For justice, for truth, we'll always try. They tried to Malcolm X me, but we rise. Zulu warriors to the sky. Oh man, they tried to Malcolm X me. They tried to Malcolm X me. Muhammad, lock down the doors. Lock everybody down. Everybody plays. Everybody plays. You know what I mean? They tried to Malcolm X me on stage. Lock it down, Muhammad. We ain't playing. Zulu warriors.
Let's go. Let's get the lights up.
Take your place.
You know what I mean?
Oh man. These things in the building. Protect the flag. Protect the flag at all costs.
Listen, let's get the lights up. Beast Stingers in the building. You know what I mean? Yeah, listen, man. They tried to Malcolm X me. Yeah, listen, man. Y'all gotta be paying attention to the lyrics, man. Listen, Beast Stinger's nice with the pen. You know what I mean? Just wish that he could remember his lines after a while. But it's okay. It's Beast Stinger. We rock with him. We're gonna support him. That's Beast Stinger. We loved that show. You know what I mean? Encore, encore. We want to see Beast Stinger again. It's that type of vibe when Beast Stinger shows up. Watch, y'all gonna see it. Just watch. September 3rd. You know what I mean? Or online music. Streaming, of course. Downloads, buy it, whatever. In stores. Wednesday, September 3rd. Keep your friends close. Enemies closer. Yes, yes. That's a whole fact. Yes, Beast Stinger. After what I think it's been like a year. Beast Stinger dropping new material. I thought, you know what I mean? I thought last year I would have been able to been like, listen, let me drop this song. But no, I got nothing but negativity, man. It's not cool, man. Everything that glitters is not gold. I promise you. You know what I mean? Sometimes, man, it may look like on film that you happy with somebody, but you're really not. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Just to save face, man. Let me just rock with this. Especially if you bringing someone on new aboard. You know what I mean? Listen. Yes, yes. But it was cool, man. I was wrong. You know what I mean? I was wrong in judgment. I thought wrong about this person. They turned out not to be such a nice person that I thought they were. It's cool though. You live and learn. You live and learn. I mean, I think it would have been great. You know what I mean? But you got some people that I don't know. Because of the vampire thing. Man, listen, who cares about that? Man, I only know one female in the entire world that sat there and that judged me because of that situation. And I make jokes about it because I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Nobody even cares about that story. Then listen, this is a decade ago. Listen, okay. I mean, where some of us are older now. Oh, well, yeah, we don't care. And I mean, listen, what's you know what I mean? When's the next party? Word. Nobody cares. Yeah, shoot. Listen. Yeah, listen. Let's get the likes up. Bee stingers in the building. Protect the bag. Yeah, man. They actually try to make people think that I took a bag. You know what I mean? They actually tried to make you people think that I took a bag. That's crazy. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. And a lot of users do subscribe to them people. That's nasty work. But it's okay. It's okay. B Stinger is right here. Chilling. And this right here, these numbers and stuff that you're seeing, you know what I mean? That those are the numbers of the people that's watching, but it's really not. But it is not due to none of them. It is due because of Bee Stinger's ongoing beef. You know what I mean? With certain people. Yes. YouTube to be one of them. Yeah, Google, like, come on, like, Google, you gotta do better. Facts. You know what I mean? You got people in your camp that's judging me. Still, I am the greatest thing. Listen, I'm a hero. I don't care. Everybody tells me I'm a hero. I am. I'm a hero. Yes. Cool. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, you know what I mean? Listen, I had to be, listen, I had to tell the truth, man. Listen, man, I had a fake ID. You know what I mean? Had to tell it. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
Yo, Ron, what's good, Ron?
What up, man?
Yeah, you can see what's going on, or you probably not tuned in. There's a lot of things going on in the black community in the YouTube. You heard?
Yeah, what's popping over there?
What happened is this young kid, he went viral.
All right, hold on. Let me turn you
All
up. Let me turn you up. Hold on.
right, go ahead.
All right, go ahead, talk. All right, talk. Go ahead.
Let me. All right, this kid. I don't want to use his name for your channel. You know what I'm saying? For your viewers only. This is your channel. I'm just going. You know what I'm saying? He lives in the woods, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he blew up. He built a house in the woods in America. Built a nice house off the grid. You know what I'm saying? So the trolls come in, found out his location, right? Stole one of his dogs, right? Right while he was sleeping. Stole one of his dogs while he was sleeping. Joined live, trolled him, man. Trolled him while he was live, crying about his dog. So then a girl moved him in. One of his community members moved him in her house. You know, she said you could build on my land. You know, she got her own land. Well, he was getting what you call them, donations?
Right.
He was getting GoFundMe. He was getting GoFundMe.
Oh,
Big GoFundMe.
oh yeah, I want to do one of
Big money.
those. I want to do one of those.
Yo, bro, it works. It works, bro. It works. This kid right here, he made a lot of money. And you know what happened? The girl, she promised him some land, and she took all his bread, called the police, and kicked him out.
Wow.
Yep. Now he's back in the woods. Now he's this kid's he's young, too young for that, Ron.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the fence about it, man, because he's 23 years old, living in the woods, blaming society. When these foreigners are coming over here getting free housing, It's no way that black boy should be in the woods and these foreigners are getting free housing.
If he was Caucasian, he wouldn't be living in the woods. They would have
No,
been
no,
found him.
okay, no,
They
no,
would
no,
have
no,
been
no, that's
found
wrong,
him.
Ron.
No, they
Them
would have found him and
Caucasians,
put him up in
them,
housing.
yeah, them Caucasians go in the mountains, Ron.
Oh, that's right, that's right. They live in caves. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they don't care.
Did I tell you that they're trying to make us forget about the history of African Americans? Like me, I almost forgot. I forgot. Listen, I swear to God, I forgot. Like, listen, did they come from caves? Them and their dogs. Them and their dogs used to live in cages. I mean, caves, the
Yeah,
mountains.
they trying to forget
Almost
about
forgot.
slavery.
Oh wow.
But Ron, some people said slavery was a choice.
Nah, there was no choice, man. What are you talking about? Slavery,
That's
it
a
was
problem.
slavery was imposed on us, just like those people imposed on me.
But Ron, imagine they try to do that shit now.
Did that?
Imagine if they try to slave us. It'll be easier than back in the day. Back in the day.
Yeah, you think people be like, okay, I'm a slave now?
The way we are now, we're better off because we killing each other now.
True.
We killing each other. We ain't got no enemy no more. We are
Listen,
our
I
enemy
don't,
now.
I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind being a slave again, as long, you know what I mean. As long as I am the house dude, you know what I mean. Because I can't survive out in picking cotton. I listen, you know what I mean.
So
I'm an elder.
I don't want to be no slave either. But where I'm getting that wrong is that
Listen,
in our generation, I
listen.
ain't never seen no white man. No white man. I don't see that many white people taking no black people lives in 2025.
Nah, me neither.
It's
Me
our own
neither.
kind.
Me
And
neither.
Martin Luther King and Malcolm X will be ashamed of us right now. They'll be ashamed of us right now, bro.
Yeah.
Killing each other.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. But they had killings back in their days too. Black people was killing black people.
Yeah. I mean, black people killed them. Black people killed them.
Yeah.
You know, and it's sad.
Yes. The black killed on the black man.
Yeah.
Killed
Yeah.
Malcolm X and Martin.
A black man did that. Ain't no white man was in that crowd listening to him. A black man did that, brother.
Martin.
And that's sad. That's sad.
Yeah, listen, man, we've been doing that's all the black people know, man. They don't know how to stick together. You know what I mean? They don't know. They let the white man get in the air to kill our great heroes. You know what I mean? And then that's not
And
cool.
the only way we come together is when money's involved. And when the money's gone, we out. We out, nigga. Where
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter at? Where the mansions at, Ron? Where the mansions we supposed to be living in?
Yup.
Where the mansions at?
That's a whole fact. I want my mule and I was and land.
Give me a basement room in the mansion of Black Lives Matter. I sleep in the basement with like two other people.
Just give me somewhere where listen, just to sum it up, all they gotta do is just give me a place somewhere where I don't have to pay any rent or Con Edison. You know what I mean? Yes, and it just stays there forever,
That's a fact.
and I'll be happy. I'll be happy, and some money. I need some pocket money. You know what I mean? I need
And
some
they got
pocket
to,
money.
every time black people do something for black people, it end up being a scam. Like look at that Dr. Umar guy. Someone he about to open a school up for the kids for a few years now, and the school's closed down. He can't even open. They never opened. So he got all them donations,
That's what this Omar thing was about. I knew it had something to do with a school and open and something, but
Yeah.
I swear I don't even know what the beef was with this Omar Johnson guy. I never really
Yo,
got into
Ron,
it. I
he
never,
used to go
you know,
live.
it
He used to
never
go live
it,
and
it
act like
never
he was
caught my
act like
attention.
he act like he was setting up desks. He used to act like he was setting up desks, right? Then the truck pulled off, and the whole thing, the whole thing's a lie. Like that's why everybody's saying it's a lie, but I mean, maybe something was wrong. You know,
Wait,
maybe,
wait, hold up.
maybe something
He
was wrong.
so he was on live bringing in desks and chairs and all that.
Yeah, he was in the rooms though. You know, people leave that out. He was really building his school, painting. You see him painting the school, but maybe something went wrong. The paperwork, you know, maybe we don't know what we're doing.
Yo.
We don't know how to open things up. It ain't
Right,
a lot, you know.
right. So maybe he was sincere in the beginning and something went wrong.
Yes, maybe
God-
so. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Maybe
God
we
bless
look
his
at it
soul.
like that.
What's his name again?
Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar. God bless your soul. You know what I mean? Ron B. Stinger Savage said so. You know what I mean? The people leave him alone. You never know what happened. And then listen, he said, listen, I might as well spend this money. You know, as I see fit. You know what I mean? God bless him.
Now he's so bad right now. He's charging the ladies $500 for a date.
How much?
Get your money, yo.
How much he charge?
Get your money. He want $500 for the girls to take him out on a date.
All right, so listen, at least a female could give me $150. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't see nothing wrong with that. A date with Charleston, with Omar Johnson. A date with Omar Johnson. $500. Listen, if that's his gimmick, then there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Well, it's different stuff for different folks, Ron. You know, everybody got their different own boat. Everybody got their own lane. You feel me? Everybody got their own way. You feel me?
Listen, the females can charge. If females can charge to, for some dudes to take them out on a date or whatever, so can guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. Big girls will pay. Some big girls will pay.
Yeah.
That's a whole. There's got some big girls.
Yeah, listen. So listen. If females charge for wet, why can't we charge for females to take us out on a date? You know what I mean? Listen. God bless his soul.
You probably go get some grandmas. You probably go get some grandmas. You know what I'm saying? Some 60-year-olds with some money. They'll probably take them out on a date. You know what I'm saying, Ron? Take their teeth out.
Dr. Omar. So he's a real old guy. I think I remember he's the like kind of just. Okay, I got his picture in my head. Okay, I know what he is.
He's like 36. He's like you gotta be like 40, maybe like 36.
Oh, he's that
40.
young?
Yeah, he's like 36 to 40. Yeah, I don't see no gray hair on him.
Oh shoot! Listen, I'm getting ready to do something with my gray hair. I promise you. Like, I'm not even gonna do braids because I don't think it's gonna look right. It's gonna have gray hair and all. I'm not doing that.
Ron, don't try to look young. You good just the way you are, Ron. You rough. And you've been through a lot, man. Shows your struggle. Don't try to clean that up. You rough. You hear me? You've been a lot. That's the struggle. You look like the struggle, Ron. That's the Bronx right there in the 80s.
Yeah.
Looking at there.
Yeah, listen.
You looking at right now on the channel? That's the 80s right there.
Yeah, listen,
It was rough back then.
Yeah, I don't care. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm chilling. I'm vibing.
You got your buttons up your arms. You stay with a fly button up on too. Them thrift shop shirts. You stay fly.
Listen, call it thrift if you want, brother. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with the thrift store, Ron. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
So
You can shop there.
is that with the ancient stuff and stuff like that?
I don't see them buttoning up no more. I don't see those shirts like that no more. That's why I said it gotta be. I don't see them things like that no more.
He said he don't see the button-up shirts no more, so they gotta come from the thrift shop.
I don't see don't see the button up no more. You see these old people still wearing jerseys and shit. You know what I'm saying, Ron? I don't see it. You the only one, Ron, in 2025 that dressed their age.
Listen.
With the drip. Look at Zook with the drip. He's still wearing. He old too. He
Yeah.
ain't young.
Mm-hmm.
Still wearing fitted hats and all that. We gotta let that go. We ain't young no more.
Yeah.
That's right, Ryan.
Listen,
Respect us.
yes.
That's
Listen,
right,
I got
Ryan.
I got
Ryan don't respect us.
listen, I walk down the street, listen, I got the senior on. Listen, I got the senior looking suave.
You do.
Yes, looking suave.
Look at you. Look at you and Dyson. Compare you and Dyson. Y'all almost the same age. Look, he dressing, looking like a gangster Eminem, and he look like a gangster Skittle, right, Ron?
Skittles. Remember that shit? Yeah, I gotta go in the arsenal. I gotta find that song. I gotta find that. Go ahead. But go ahead. Go ahead.
He's wearing all that green and yellow and orange and all that. Come on, put a suit on. Put a button up on, man.
Right.
Take that off. It's over. We old, Ron.
Yes,
It's over.
get yourself a grandfather pipe. You know what I mean? Listen, sit back, kick back, and tell your old stories. Some of us want to hear the gangster stories. So, you know what I mean?
We don't
Some of
wanna hear no more.
and some of us don't give a crap about that
Wait,
bull
Ryan
crap.
don't care,
You know? Yeah. Listen, we want to turn on Bee Stinger. You know what I mean? It's the elder.
I was born in Baisley Projects. My generation didn't respect no Supreme Team. We didn't care about no Supreme Team what they did.
Right.
We didn't care.
Right.
We didn't care what Justin and Fat Cat did. We don't care.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up with their sons, and their sons was just like us. Okay, they got famous dads from the OG, from the other OGs, but when it comes to we don't care who your dad is.
Right. Yes.
You in the park with us, you going to school with us, man. Your dad is in jail or dead. You broke now. We don't care who your dad is.
Let's speak your truth. You know what I mean? Speak your truth.
It's just that we gotta let go of the past, right? We gotta let go of our past. We live in the past too much. Even when we had money, even when we go to jail, we tell them war stories how we used to do good. We gotta let that go, right?
Right.
And we gotta start living. We gotta start living in the present, right?
Exactly, that part. You know what I mean? Listen, B Stinger got his own channel. B Stinger is living in the current. That's a whole fact. B Stinger's from the old school, the first generation of hip hop. And B Stinger goes live every day.
And you don't talk about and cry about all that things in the past. You let it go. You moved on.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. Listen, if anything, we make fun of that shit. It's laughter.
Yeah, you did, Ron. You took care of that.
Yeah, it's laughter,
And
comedy.
you look so much better, Ron. Because nobody cared about that.
I told you. Nobody
You
cares.
just walk away from it and it's over, Ron.
Yeah.
But Ron, I'm gonna holler at you, bro. I'm gonna get back to work, Ron. You be safe, bro. I don't want your attitude to switch up. I'm gonna leave you in a good mood, bro. See that, Ron?
Yep.
I'm gonna leave you in a good mood, Ron. I'm gonna holler at you, though, Ron. Keep your head up, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
All right. I'm gonna leave while it's safe.
One. Yeah, listen, he said, listen, man, I gotta get out of here. B Stinger be switching up. Yeah, B Stinger will switch up on you in a second. If I detect any bullcrap, anything, yes, no, you are out of here. You think you was talking to me? Nope. I had left the building. And we had called security on you. Ain't nothing like a moon pie. Pause. Y'all better go on and use that snippet. Ain't nothing like a moon pie. I promise you, I got the munchies, man. Let me see. Live chat. Wow. Okay. Hope you win. It's a long season. Okay. I don't even know what they're talking about over there. Well, I don't know what's going on. Let me read this chat. Okay. Oh, I got Texas. He was careful on what he said. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's an old text. Luz, I just read your text. I don't know what you was referring to. I had a caller. Oh, right. Yeah, I swear. Yo, Luz, I swear. I was wondering where that conversation came from. Yo, Luz, I was like trying to figure out in my head, like what was going on. I couldn't remember if I was having a text conversation with somebody, but I knew I had a conversation with somebody, and I thought I was texting this, you know what I mean? But then I was hearing the conversation, so I didn't know that it was happening today. So, Luz, I'm wailing. Thank you, Luz. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got off of a phone call. I kid you not. I did not know that I did. I promise you that. You know what I mean? Luz, 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 so Luz, how many phone calls did I have? One or two? Let me know. Listen, people, let me know how many calls that we have today. One or two. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, fold me in. Fold me in, bro. And I check it that we've been on here an hour and 40 minutes. I got that part. Fold me in. One, and you didn't answer one. Oh, okay. So we talking about that dude. Yeah. That's my dude, man. That's my dude. You know what I mean? I totally forgot I got off the phone with him. I told you, when those personalities go, they go. And now that I'm thinking about it, it seems so far away, that conversation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, B Stinger is in the building. Promise you that. So I don't want to have to clean up again, cause then you know what I mean? Then I gotta hear this, that, and the third. Yeah. Yeah, so Shorty says, she said we didn't hit our goal, but we came close to it. That's what she said. So we set it out a goal today for her to, you know, sell the hip hop movement merchandise at the event that she was at. So, she didn't tell me, she didn't tell me how much. So I guess when she comes, she'll let me know. Yes, yes, yes. Hip hop movements. As I said, like, listen, when you guys don't go to the online store and stuff like that, you're not doing anything to me. I mean, nothing at all. You're just depriving yourself from having a piece of history, hip hop movement. You know what I mean? A brand, clothing and merchandise. You are doing if you truly are into hip hop, doing yourself a disservice. Because you feel a way about a bee stinger. But listen, I ain't got nothing to do with you not getting a piece of the hip hop history, bro. You know what I mean? The brand, you know what I mean? Listen, merchandise, hip hop movement. Yes, we all know hip hop movement goes back to the first generation of hip hop. You know what I mean? Wasn't for the culture, there would be no movement. You know what I mean? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Yeah, so listen, man, what we doing, man? Y'all calling up. We got the number pinned. I don't mind. Y'all could call up. Listen, man, just vibe out with me. You know what I mean? I already had one caller. I did not remember it, but you know what I mean? Shout out to that brother. We was talking. If you was to ask me anything that me and him just talked about, like Luce had to remind me that that I actually spoke to somebody in a text. He said the caller. I said, oh snap, that was a live caller. I thought that was a text. I thought I was talking to him in text. I don't know. I'm wilding. Yo, this bugging. You know what I mean? Yeah. Listen, come wild out with beasting. And I know I was vibing. It's just that once we got off, I don't know. That's what lets me to believe which personality he was talking to. You know what I mean? Because if I didn't remember it, and I don't remember it, he was not, and I repeat, was not talking to me. You know what I mean? Yes. And that's the part that I hate. And in real life, when people, oh, look, I don't remember none of that you talk. Get away from me. You know what I mean? What you talking about? Oh, I only be around people I trust. And obviously, we don't trust you no more. Yes. Bee Stinger, the prophecies of hip hop. Listen, I gotta start doing more interviews and I gotta just get myself, because I'm just trying to see what this week brings. And, I'm determined in a lot of different things that I'm going to do something right now. You know what I mean? And I have other, issues and financial issues and that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and I'm still trying to catch up in the rent. That's the only issue. That's the only financial issues we got. You know what I mean? Let's be clear. I don't need y'all niggas speculating nothing, especially with opportunists around. Listen, nah, don't speculate nothing. I don't know how I got backed up like that. I honestly think that they messed up. You know what I mean? Because there's no way in the world. There's no way. It just doesn't add up at all. Yeah, it just does not add up. One in you dead. Yeah, listen, man, we just vibing right now. I ain't really got nothing to talk about, y'all. Y'all want to call up, call up. Other than that, listen, man, you just gonna hear me rambling, on talking. You know what I mean? And then that's it, man. I'm having conversations with myself in my head, and only one person having a conversation. Only one voice is coming out. You know what I mean? And because listen, we can only talk one at a time, and maybe I don't feel like talking. You know what I mean? That's the type of vibe it be like when I be having conversations in my head. Yes, I have conversations in my head. Yes, everybody has conversations. So don't try to make me like I'm crazy. Yes. Just having a conversation. Yes, we were going back and forth and whatnot. In different voices and styles. That's the difference. That's the difference. I'm different from you. You know what I mean? I'm vibing. We on the vibe tip. Shout out to Mick Benzo. You know what I mean? Yo, I love Mickey. I swear. And that's he's a funny dude, man. Listen, if you know Mickey Benson, you know he's a funny dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, listen, man. I just be being me. You know what I mean? Listen. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all heard me and Mick talking before. Yeah, listen. I'm not gonna let you overtalk me, brother. You know what I mean? Yes, be stinger. And then you had opportunists that tried to use that against me and my cousin. You know what I mean? Right about that, nobody cares. Listen, we have B sticker to clarify everything. That's a whole fact. And we all know about the other people. Let's B sticker got so much stuff. You know what I mean? Let's be clear. We already know what the deal is. Listen, we rather hear it from B stinger. We already know what those other things, those other issues were about. You know what I mean? Because B stinger didn't do what you wanted him to do. That's it. In a nutshell. That's why nobody pays attention. No, we don't. No, no, come on. We already know what it is. Beasting a bed broke that story. Yes. That's why they tried to gang up on him in his room. Beasting was a pain. Get them. You know what I mean? Get that noise out of here, please. You know what I mean? Yes, yes, coming up in here. We in the middle of our show. Yeah. Yes, yes, it's a vibe thing. Maybe I should chill out smoking for a minute, right? Because listen, we've been doing this. We've been for 2 hours. You know what I mean? We've been at 2 hours. Listen, we've been smoking for 2 hours. Maybe I should just chill out and just talk. Let it marinate. And I don't know why YouTube is this. See, that's why it's a distraction. It's a distraction. I'm not even gonna fall into that. Listen, it's Saturday. You know what I mean? We ain't got nothing to talk about. No, it's just beasting and talking and rambling on. Yes, and doing his medical. Listen, he's vibing over there. You know what I mean? Listen, it's just not for everybody. You know what I mean? You gotta be a special type of person to vibe with Beastinger. You gotta be gifted and understandable. You gotta understand nothing talk. You know what I mean? You gotta understand nothing talk. There's always something, something in nothing talk. Nothing talk is codes. Yes, signals that what a person really wants to say about you. Yes, rambling and I don't know. He says something about something. You know what I mean? That's the vibes over here. Beast thinker. Yes, yes, yes. Let me put this down. I just said I wasn't gonna smoke. See, listen, it's a habit. Listen. I love weed, man. Listen, I gotta have it. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I need that cash. You know what I mean? So I can just, talk to y'all and smoke. You know what I mean? No matter how long that I'm on here, I need to. You know what I mean? The smoke needs to match the time. That's a whole fact, man. Y'all don't get it. Yes. The smoke needs to match the vibe. I mean the time. Yes, we listen. We've been on. Listen, we've been on here two. Almost. Listen, it 2 hours and 40 minutes of talking nothing. Yes. Come on now. At least listen. At least come on. Get the likes up. Let's vibe out. Let's get 2 more likes, man. Let's vibe out. Let's get out of the teens. You know what I mean? Can we graduate? You know what I mean? Let's say, can we get 2 more likes? Can we get out of the teens, please? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Last I checked, this was Beast Stingers, a channel, his official YouTube artist channel. And Beast Stinger says, listen, I got new music coming. You know what I mean? But the only thing I need cash. I need cash, man. Yes, listen. Don't care what you call me. But don't call me stupid. You know what I mean? Don't care. Don't care. Yes, 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 yes. Comedy and entertainment. That's what Blue 72 says. Yes. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So the numbers, it shows the numbers. That means so Lou 72 is my number one chat guy, right? And then it shows the number two and the number three. Okay, okay. I kind of thought that in my head. I think that's what's going on, right? Listen, I need people to chat, man. I need to. You know what I mean? I need to listen. Listen. I need to chat to match the vibe of nothing. You know what I mean? I'm talking. You know what I mean? Nobody said that anything had to make sense when you're talking, as long as you're talking. You know what I mean? Listen, let's go on over. Hip Hop Movement .us for merchandise. You know what I mean? Hip Hop Movement .us for merchandise. Click on merchandise. Go to the merchandise page. Click on find out more and get yourself something. You know what I mean? Get yourself something, man. It's about supporting. You know what I mean? It's about supporting. It's about support. You know what I mean? Rock out. You know what I mean? Just hip hop movement. You know what I mean? We ain't got time to be mad about who owns it now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's about supporting the movement. You know what I mean? Yes. Hip hop movement. Yes. The movement of hip hop. Let's stop playing games. Let's get this hip hop movement gear. You know what I mean? Listen, soon as I can get something happening on the internet side, computer side, listen, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm gonna get new product. I'm just trying to figure it out. You know, the only thing I care about is it's going live for the people. Yes, but I would like to at least have something to say. I know we talk about nothing, but at least let me have something. Like, listen, we got new merchandise here. Hip Hop Movement .us for all that hip hop movement gear, merchandise. Yes, yes, that's a whole fact. Shoot, I like that button down collar shirt. Yes, now that should be a classic. Style and everything. Yes, Beastinger designed that. Beastinger designed that. This shirt right here. Beastinger designed this. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? It's dope, man. Button down shirt. You know what I mean? It's over here. You know what I mean? It's over here. You know what I mean? You already see the brand. You know what I mean? Stop playing. Hip hop movement. I stop playing. Let's stop playing. Hip hop movement. Imagine having that shirt. Man, listen. You the real hip hop in the building. You are representing hip hop. Man, listen, man. When you have that hip hop movement shirt on, the brand. You know what I mean? Listen. You listen. You ain't. You just you. Come on. That just sums it up right there. Word up, y'all better get up on it. You know what I mean? I'm a style on y'all. I'm gonna wear it one day. Y'all gonna see. Yes, yes, yes. All y'all gotta do is just look. Go to hiphopmovement.us. And then click on the merchandise page. When you get on the merchandise page, click on find out more. Wow, the shirt is right. It's there. It's among the other stuff. Click on it. You know what I mean? Check it out. Order it. You know what I mean? Classy. So it's a real shirt. It's crazy. It's hip hop movement. The shirt says so. You know what I mean? Come on, who y'all playing with? Yeah, just in case you didn't know. Yes, B Stinger owns the rights. He owns. Yes. The name Hip Hop Movement. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, everybody knows that. Like, if you don't know that, but I don't know. The six elements of the hip hop movement. Yeah, listen, man, people just started coming at us crazy. Yes, man, they're coming at us crazy, man, with this whole situation. I really think I did more harm to myself, than anything. You know what I mean? When I came out in 2016, I had these people assassinating my character. You know what I mean? Because I didn't do what they commanded me to do. You know what I mean? I am not your soldier. You know what I mean? No, that's what they thought. They thought they seen a weak dude. The world thought that, and they thought that they could control me. That's my opinion. This is my right. That's what I feel. You know what I mean? No, listen, I woke up quickly after years we're passing by. Yes, yes. I said years going through this fair. Yes, I was in fair. Yes, I was. I was in fair. And people traumatized me. You did, man. It's a shame. Like, how you gonna sit there and traumatize? Bee stinger. You know what I mean? He told you, listen, I'm not taking my meds. You know what I mean? And then these people, some of them even tried to mock him, talking about my doctor, my doctor. Y'all remember when they mocked me? One of them did. Let's be clear. Yeah, imitated me. My doctor. However I used to say it. I don't know. I wasn't there. You know what I mean? See, stuff like that was the begin. In my opinion, was the beginning of the end. Yeah, how you gonna do that? Regardless how your personal feelings is towards this survivor. You know what I mean? It just shows your ability to lead in this type of situation. You know what I mean? Or anything close to it. You know what I mean? Your attachment, your everything. You're too involved. You're too. I don't know what's going on mentally with you in this. You know what I mean? Yes. It gives stalker vibes. It gives obsession vibes. At the end of the day, this is my story. Let's be clear. You know what I mean? Let's be very clear. Yes, yes, yes. Let's be very, very clear when dealing with Bee Stinger. Yes, Bee Stinger. Yeah, in my opinion, Bee Stinger's a genius. Yeah, the doctor said, listen, unless she said you had the triple S's or triple T's, something, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, but she said I was special. I was talented, creative. You know what I mean? Gifted. Yes, but I already knew that. I already came to those. I already came to those terms years and years, decades ago before I actually spoke to a doctor about this. You know? Yes. the doc, I swear the doctor, the doctor wanted me to get disability immediately on on grounds of psychic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes. On the grounds of craziness. Yes, the psychiatrist told me this. I'm not capping. I'm not capping. I think this maybe happened over 20 years ago. Told me this. She said, if I were you, I would get disability. I would file for disability. She said that after talking to me and everything, and she knows me. Yeah. She said, because, if you had psych issues, you can apply for disability. She told me that. It went over my head. It went over my head. Yes, yes, yes. Told me that. Yeah, so don't think. I told you, listen, bee stinger, them people, psychotic disability. Yes, psychotic. Yes. Yes, and in medical terms, how to use on my medical papers. Psychosis. I'm not capping. I'm not capping. And I'm not ashamed to share that with you. The doctors, they say psychosis. Yes, yes. Hello 72. Can you put? Cause I don't know the seriousness of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know, cause I don't. I just never really paid it no mind with the doctors. They got down for me and all these words and whatnot. It never really. I don't know. I don't know. But that's why I said that's why I said I need a home attendant someone to take care of me. O'Reilly. Yeah, I really want that. I swear. Yo, I want that. Yes, yes. Take me to all my appointments and everything. Hold my hand, please. Listen, now what one? We need to hook it up, man. Bee Stinger gets a home attendant. I swear, listen, I doesn't. If I ever get a home attendant, you know I'm going live. I don't care. I'm going live. Listen, heck yeah. So, so I don't have no friends that want to go live with me. Yes, that's not, that's one of the reasons of what I could. Oh, what's going on? I thought the plug was plugged up. What the heck is going on? Yes, that's why they should come over here now. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what happened. So listen, the phone went dead or something over there. Alright, so listen, the phone, I don't know. Listen, the I don't know what's going on. Hold on, y'all. So this one is not charging? So what the heck is going on? It's gotta be charging. I see the light. Yeah, so the other phone just went dead where we was recording from the other from the other channel. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. So I'm trying to see if it's gonna come back on, like, and stay on, because I just don't know what happened. So as the phone is coming back on, it's at 1%. So I guess it's charging. I guess. I hope. We're gonna be back. Just let me just get this other one up and running because it's still the camera. Oh man, alright, that 1% ran out. Like what the heck, man? And this is not even the cord, the new cord. I don't know. And it should not have ran out. It should not because I something told me that it wasn't charging. I don't know. But anyway, the other video's over. So we're on this one. I don't know how much. Oh, this 36%. So let's see if we can put the plug up in this one so that this doesn't happen to this one. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, see, I told them, I said, listen, man, subscribe. They didn't listen. I said, listen, man, subscribe to the closure tour. For stuff like this. Maybe, I don't know. They probably figure, I don't know. We wasn't doing too many, we wasn't doing good numbers anyway. So it's really no big rush. I mean, it's Saturday. Man, I ain't got nothing to talk about. You know, I'm vibing. Yeah, listen, so the other phone is charging, and I don't really go live too much on this one. I don't. I'm not. I don't know. Listen, on this particular channel, since I'm not, uh, you know, talking on the other one, I don't know. I feel weird. I'm vibing. Listen, I'm vibing. Listen, I feel weird. And I mean, I feel like, listen, like I'm talking to myself or whatnot. You know what I mean? That's the vibes. Yes, 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 yes. That is the vibes. I don't know. So what do we do? Do we continue on this channel? You know what I mean? Or what we doing? Like, or do we start over on the other channel and go live? Then I gotta sit there and I gotta do a thumbnail and man, I'm not doing none of that. None of that. I'm listen. I'm so mad that the phone was not charging. I mean, I wasn't too happy with the numbers at all. But at least at least I know that people was good, gonna come in and out, and you know what I mean. Something. I mean, it's just something to do. You know, it's just something to do. It's better to do something than nothing. Yes. See, and then what? Maybe call it six something. Let me see what time it is. Oh, that's loose over here. Hold up, what did loose just say? Maybe call it. It was not as loud like it. Okay, so loose. Is that loose? I just said that. Or when did he say that? About it. Okay. Loose. Seven. Welcome to the live. Remember. Okay, that's that. All right. All right. So listen, we gotta charge this one too. Man, let me see something. So it's this. Right. So this one. Okay, it's charged 36%. So that means I could go live on the other one. Since nobody really knows this channel, I don't even feel like it. Alright, so listen, man, we getting ready to log up out of this one now. I'm going live on my other channel. You know what I mean? We out.